What it is, YouTube, man? It's your boy Poppa Dozier, man. I'm back with another video. I just dropped my first video yesterday. No, I dropped it today. I recorded it yesterday. You know, I'm trying to see how it is. You know, I be seeing a lot of people driving and, you feel me? So I actually wrote down something I want to talk about. I got something in mind, you feel me? So hold on, let me see if it's better. But yeah, man, I'm getting back on. You know, I'm trying to get back in the mix, you feel me? And just holler at y'all like regular conversation and shit, just be myself. But yeah, I'm just leaving work, about to go pick up the kids and shit from school. So something just came to my mind, like, I know it's a lot of people, you know, and I always been one of these people, like I said on the last video, like I always been somebody who hated, like, I hated the job, and you feel me? You know, we don't want to be doing nothing. You feel me? We don't want to be doing nothing that we don't want to do. We want to be fulfilling ourselves, and that's the point I'm getting at. So I'm gonna talk about like how all right, when I was like 18, when I got my first job, right? No, it wasn't my first job. My first job was like a little temp. I was there for 3 months, but then I got at Winn-Dixie Warehouse in Opelika. So this job was selecting. If anybody you work in the warehouse, you know about selecting, you know that's one of the hardest jobs you could do physically. You feel me? You lose all type of weight and shit. So I just was thinking, like, you know, and I'm really just thinking of, like, putting content together, but I was just thinking, like, when I first got to Winn-Dixie, even though I knew, because I had a few people I rocked with who worked out there, so I already knew what the job do. I knew how hard it was. I knew what it consisted of and all that. And when I first got out there, I was, you know, you couldn't tell me, like, you know, I grew up already athletic and, you know, playing sports and just backflips and all that. So when I got to this job, like, you couldn't tell me this job was hard. And I was 18 at the time too. So it's like my first time really getting 500, 600 a week at the time. I'm 29 now, so this is about 11 years ago, but my first time getting this type of money, no, it was 10 years ago. But my first time getting this type of money, I ain't care how hard the job was, because I had two objectives when I got to this job. My first, well, it wasn't really no first or second, it was like, I'm working on both of them at the same time. It was to get my first car, which was it was to get my first car, and it was to record my second mixtape, cause that's when I started being on my own with the music. So I say that to say, like, the first 5 months, cause it took me like 5 months to really save up from a car, and like I recorded the mixtape. Like, I mean, I ended up dropping the mixtape like 2 months after I got the car. So I did all this in like in a 5-6 month span. I remember saving up like $250 a week and then $100 a week for my studio session. And I'm doing this every week. And then you know, I'm from Miami, so y'all might don't know, but like I'm from the city, so I'm going all the way down south. Like, I'm going down south Miami to meet up with the engineer who was recording me at the time. So I'm just thinking, like, at that time, you couldn't tell me. Like, I used to love the job, like, and then obviously it came with, you know, when I got my first car, you know, I'm maturing more. I'm hollering at different females. You know, I'm just graduating school, so I'm hollering at females in school and it. But all that's irrelevant. But basically, what I'm saying, like, I used to love this job. Like, this job was the first time, like, I was able to really get my own paper and do certain shit and feel like a young man. Like, you know, I was paying my car note and I was paying my little car insurance. I wasn't paying my own car insurance. I was giving my mama like $100 a month for the car insurance. I was on hers. I was paying my phone bill. And you just couldn't tell me nothing. I recorded CampaignSG. I recorded my second mixtape. I had my car, you know, and it was just like, bro, I used to love the job. Like, you couldn't tell me nothing about my job. I used to work night shift. Some days we working 6 days a week. And everything was good. But when I recorded all that and did all that, and I got my car, and now we, you know, it's like me and 5 of my dogs at the time working out there. Everything was going good, but then this where everything went left, and this where this the whole point of this video. You gotta always have something to look forward to, because now at this time I ain't buzzing in the city like it was rappers really buzzing, like young niggas coming out of Miami buzzing. I wasn't on that level, but well, musically I feel like I'm past a lot of niggas, but I'm talking about, you know, fame wise I wasn't on that level, but you know, I was doing my thing. So I remember one night, you know, I'm getting booked for little shows, little strip clubs and stuff. I got booked at the Let's. If you're from Miami, you know what the Let's is, and other little clubs, you know, the Body, and just little local clubs, whatever. And I was just I was getting my little momentum going, and then everything came to a stop when like me and all my dogs was like calling off of work, going to these clubs and all this, and I supposed to opened up for a few local artists, and then I was running around with a nigga from Miami named Chaotic. Y'all might know who he is. He don't love and hip hop and all that. At one point, I was running around with them, and they was buzzing. They was rocking with Kevin Gates at the time, and I remember like I supposed to went to the show where I think he opened up for Kevin Gates, and I went and hollered at my manager, hey man, you know, cause the job, like at the job, they was rocking with me, you feel me? Like everybody knew what was going on. Shuttle gang, it was me and about a few of my dogs, so we were doing our thing, you feel me? And I remember going to a manager telling him like, you know, like, damn man, like you know, I got this show I want to go to on this night, but I work. Is it a way I can switch my days or, you know, whatever? And he told me straight up, like, you know, I understand you doing your thing. I hear people talking about you and all that. Mind you, I'm 19 at this time. I hear people talking about you. You doing your thing, whatever. Your music sound good, whatever. But I need my work done. So he basically told me no. And from that day on, I just instantly hated the job. But where I went wrong at, I stopped looking forward to, like, now the job just became my life now. It's like, I was still trying to do my little thing, but I was getting so discouraged, and I found myself getting, I don't want to say depressed, but it was just like, it was starting to get dark for me, like, and you know, that led to me quitting and all type of shit, and life went to hit me for real as a young nigga. I started seeing how it is to have bills and all. But that ain't the point what I'm making. The point I'm trying to make is, to this day, like, now I understand, long as you got something to look forward to, and you know your current situation is something temporarily, if you just walk this path, like if you just walk in this direction, you get 1% better in this direction that you're going, and it's something that fulfill you, whatever it is, you will feel a little different about your job, because you not, like, this not everything to you. So if you using your job and investing into yourself, it's a good chance you gonna grow. You won't love your job, but you will grow to look at it in a different light. And that's what I was getting at on the last video, and I was saying, like, I feel different about these jobs, because that wasn't the last time I hated a job. I started hating every job I came across. But where I was going wrong, I'm using these jobs and I'm getting sucked in instead of staying on a purpose, staying on a mission. Because every job I ever had, I had a mission and a purpose. I never went to no job like, yeah, man, I'm finna retire. Y'all go listen to my video vent that I recorded, like, an official video. I was really in my feelings on that song. Like, I never had a job where I just wanted to be there. And I shouldn't probably be saying this, because I don't know who's gonna see this, and I'm still working, so shit. But, and I say, I just wanted to get that off, because this is something I be talking to my people about, you know, these regular conversations. But like, man, as long as you keep giving yourself something to look forward to, that's even in a relationship. I ain't trying to get into no relationship topics, and I ain't no relationship guru or nothing. But if you with a girl, and if y'all with each other, and y'all don't got nothing to look for, like, say if you a nigga and you wanna, say she believe, I don't wanna say it like that, but like, say y'all struggling together at the moment, but you know and you got a strong enough aura about you, and she know how you coming and everything, and she know this not gonna be it forever. Y'all looking forward to something, y'all working towards something, so that'll bring that, like, okay, let's work to. But if y'all just struggling, you ain't trying to get better at nothing. She ain't. It's just like, it's just gonna be, you know, shit gonna be buzzing, because it's like, damn, what we doing? Like, this, we finna be like this forever. And I know a lot of us think about that with these jobs, but it don't gotta be that. You feel me? And I'm a nigga who, I just clocked out. You feel me? I just got out of work, so, you know, I ain't knocking no job or nothing. I'm just saying, like, you gotta fulfill yourself. You gotta give yourself your fulfillment, you know, no matter what it is. You know, and some people might be comfortable with their job, but that's you. But me, I never been the nigga who, you know, I had my own brand before I ever had a job. So I never been the person who was into, oh yeah, I'm finna give my whole life away. Nah, I always used the job, but I did fall in them traps of like getting comfortable and getting overly caught up in a job, and now they problems becoming my problems. And you feel me? You don't want to do that. So, you know, you want to kind of like stay on your purpose if you're going to work a job, and just use it as a stepping stool. And, you know, I feel like that can help a lot of people out, because it helped me out. Like, you know, for real, like, even starting back YouTube, like, I was just feeling good. You know, I just uploaded my last video today, and that shit only got 7 views. But shit, being that I know I'm a creator, like, just all my life I've been doing music, and so it's like, it don't even matter that I ain't never get a check from YouTube yet. I ain't, you know, I made a few dollars on the internet, but nothing with, you know, music is my passion. I never made a dollar from music, but when I'm creating music, it feels better than working. So obviously the job not fulfilling you. So you got to use the job to put it into something that's going to fulfill you, you know. So, you know, I don't want to make the video too long, bro, but that's really what you got to do to get your mind out of these jobs and stop feeling like this. You know, I be hollering at people, and every time they talk to me, whether we at work, anytime I open my mouth, like say if I'm at a new job or something, if I open my mouth and I go to really talking, that shit be like, it be something touching them, like, damn, I really, like, I be having motherfuckers believing in themselves. I'm like, damn, but whole time, shit, I gotta be on that with myself, because I'm telling y'all this, but I'm telling myself this shit too, because I have my times where I'm falling into them, damn, maybe I can't do this. Maybe I, you know, maybe I need to go to, you know, I was trying to, all type of shit. So it's just like, man, you gotta kind of use these jobs to fulfill yourself. Don't fall in that trap of, you know, you finna live off this job, this shit finna pay all my bills and pay for my lifestyle. Now you taking one trip every year for the rest of your life. You can't make events and shit. It's because of the decisions we making. I'm gonna make a whole nother video about that, holding yourself accountable. But yeah, man, you know, and this is what a nigga be on, you know. So every day I go to work, besides, you know, knowing that I'm a man at the end of the day. If you a man, you gotta get off your ass. That's point blank, you know. But other than that, like, nigga got kids, nigga got a girl, nigga got a family, nigga got, you know, a car, gas, man, come on, man, it's all type of shit. So that's like shit you gotta do, but then you gotta put that time into yourself and fulfill yourself, you know. I'm repeating myself and shit, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. Hey, y'all go ahead and like the video, man, and subscribe and do all that good shit for a nigga though, man. Poppa Dozier, CampaignSG, I'm gone.